welcome. Thank you so much. I'm in Ojai, California, and it's really this is a blessing to be able to do this. I'm grateful for the technology, and I'm really grateful for my brother David Watts. We spent over an hour on the phone yesterday, just running through some technical stuff to get the sound optimized. I'm still working on the camera because to use the mic we have, I have to go through the computer, but my camera is not a wide angle, so the angles are still a little awkward for me anyway, but it should be good enough to practice together. And then we'll just keep refining it. And so if you have comments in there, it's helpful, just on the technical side, what works for you, and we'll do our best. That's all we can say. So let's dive in together. And we'll be doing this every Sunday, indefinitely, 10:30 a.m. And I believe the same link until further notice. So I invite you into your yoga space. And as David was mentioning, you can kind of see each other up top. You can interact somehow. And I'm going to just try to tune in over here. So I had this little this chant floating around in my mind and heart for a little while. It's a very simple one, and I never actually put it to harmonium, but I did that this morning. So it's something like this. It says Jaya Jaya Bhumi. Bhumi is Mother Earth. Jaya Jaya Mata, Mother. So victory. Jaya is victory. Jaya Jaya Bhumi. Jaya Jaya Mata. And then it goes into, may all beings be happy and free. Jaya Jaya Bhumi, Jaya Jaya Mata. Sing with me. Jaya Jaya Bhumi, Jaya Jaya Mata. Jaya Jaya Bhumi, Jaya Jaya Bhumi, Jaya Jaya Mata. Sorry. Jaya Jaya Bhumi, Jaya Jaya Mata. Jaya Jaya Bhumi, Jaya Jaya Mata. So just that deep wish for rising in love, victory to all, to Mother Earth. Jai Jai Bhumi, Jai Jai Mata. That's the second part. Jai Jai Bhumi, Jai Jai Mata. Jai Jai Bhumi, Jai Jai Lokah Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Lokah Samasta Sukhino. And then in English, may all beings be happy. All beings be happy and free. May all beings be happy and free. May all beings be. Jaya Jaya Bhumi, Jaya 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 Bhumi, Jai Jai Just keep that feeling close to your heart. The prayers in your heart. We come together, whether we are in the same room or all over the earth. The heart is beyond time and space. And we are all connected to life as children of life, as children of this beautiful universe. Great Spirit, Great Mother. And yoga is the prayer back to one's own soul. Souls joining together in peace and love. Jai Jai Bhumi Jaya Jaya Mata. So just take a moment, feel the connection, this global yoga tribe, heart tribe, beyond yoga, human family. All hearts on deck as we come together in this powerful moment. So just dedicating your practice this morning in whatever way inspires you, your own health and well-being, centering, and that in some way may this practice also benefit other beings. May we be in service to others with our gifts, with our energy, our efforts. So to the one, to the many, Jai Ma, Jai Bhumi, and Jai everyone. Thank you. So I want to just begin with a little breath work, and then we'll get into our flow this morning. I've been teaching this cleansing breath over the years. It's one of the, first ones that I learned. So I want to share a simplified version with you this morning. It's a very unique breath that helps to cleanse the lungs of toxins, of stuck air, and really stimulate the whole respiratory system, the intercostal muscles, the respiratory muscles, the chest, and the lungs themselves and the breathing. So it works on quite a few levels. If you have asthma, if you have any lung conditions or any serious medical condition, I have to say that all, but especially important with asthma, just do this very gently, so gently, like a butterfly, okay? And that's okay. I've worked with people with asthma that have this over the years, and it's very beneficial, but we have to do it gently. Those of you that are more hardy and healthy, you can do it, no problem. But if you get some coughing, just back it off a little bit. So it's like this. We'll do in two parts. The first part, hands on hips. And you're going to just breathe in about, maybe let's say halfway to 3/4 breath in. And then we're going to purse the lips. And like when you're trying to blow out a candle, it's like, so it's really a blast from the diaphragm and the abdominal muscles. The cheeks are firm. Try that a little bit on your own. So that's the main movement. And then what we do is we're going to just take one breath in, hold maybe, a few seconds, and then we're only going to do exhales. So it's like little, and you're going to bend forward about halfway. So you get to a point where you push all the air out because you're just exhaling. And then we inhale. Come back up. I'm going to reach my arms up. This opens the lungs and the heart energy. Slight look up. Hold the breath a few seconds, never straining. And then exhale. And that completes a round. So we'll just try it together, no pressure, just healing for the lungs, to cleanse them, to strengthen them, okay? So your lungs are really important organs of energy. So hands on hips, breath in about 3/4. And then purse your lips and short, sharp exhales only. And bend forward about halfway. Push it all out. Inhale, come up. So nice full breath. Reach your arms up to the sky. Jai, victory. Hold the breath. Focus on a feeling of light. Your lungs full of light, healing energy. And then exhale through the nose, hands at the heart. That's a whole round like that. Beautiful. Let's try again. So next round. And always wait till you feel like what I call that calm feeling. You feel it completed the whole wave. This is a very healing breath for the lungs. Breath in. Just gently cleansing, strengthening. Yeah, bend forward about halfway. Inhale, come up. Reach to the sky. Hold your breath. Feel your lungs full of light, healthy, strong, clear. And exhale. And we'll add a little Taoist secret, the inner smile. Just let the corners of your mouth come up very gently. It's not forced. And just smiling down into your lungs, where we hold joy. We also hold sadness, grief, depression. So we're just giving a little smile to our lungs and heart. And let's do one more round, last round. Breath in. And then short, sharp exhales. It's a good thing we're quarantined. I see some of those respiratory droplets coming out. So exhale completely. And inhale, come up. Reach for the sky, inner smile, radiate. Healthy, clear, strong. And exhale. Beautiful. So important for us to do breathing every day now. This is, in the yogic science, the main avenue of our life energy is through our breath. They say over 80%, and most people breathe very little. So this is helping us all get our planetary and personal breath going. We're going to do one more exercise. So chin mudra with your hands, index finger, thumb. Put that down on your lap. And we're just going to do a very simple pranayama of inhale 5. Hold 5, only if it's comfortable. So if you feel stress, you don't hold 5. And then exhale 5. Hold out 5 if possible. And then inhale 5. I just count ohms, like 1 ohm, 2 ohm, 3 ohm, 4 ohm, 5 ohm. Or hold 5. And then exhale 5. So this is called samavriti. It means even waves. So I want you to continue in that rhythm. Inhale 5, hold 5, exhale 5, hold out 5. Adjust for your comfort. Please be patient, don't force. Mastery of the breath takes time. Be patient. If you know the bandhas, you can gently engage the bandhas when you hold the breath in. You can do the root lock and also chin lock and navel. I'll teach those another time. And if you don't know the bandhas, not to worry, just breathe in this rhythm. Over time, you can master this breath. So just about another minute and a half. Strong spine, straight spine. Relax face. Imagine your body as this vessel becoming stronger. Sit nice and tall, cultivating the harmony between the body, the breath, the mind, and the spirit. And take a moment just to relax and internalize that feeling. So in yoga we have 5 main bodies, potentially many more, but at least 5. Physical body, pranic body, which is connected with breath, mental emotional body, wisdom sheath, and soul body. So all of these are part of our being. And the breath is what connects all these layers. So I noticed in one of the comments somebody asked about pregnancy, and that breath specifically we did earlier is not. And I don't have time right now with everything happening to go through all contraindications, but want to honor everyone. So if you have any kind of special condition, whether pregnancy or something, you just have to see if this feels right to you to practice, and you can try just very carefully, cautiously. And if in any way it's not feeling like what you need, then we can help you find something else. Okay? So we all just have to kind of go slowly and trust what we know right now. And then I can answer questions another time. Okay, so cultivate the breath, cultivate steadiness. The more you can strengthen your breath, the more you'll strengthen all your levels of energy. So please come on up to the knees. Okay, we'll start here. I'm still working on loving this as much as being in a room with everybody. I'm not quite there yet, but I'm appreciating it a little more each time. So we're going to start with a few healing points, circulation points. Begin with the wrists. Right, so let's do 10 times each direction. And these are master circulation points for some of the meridians, the heart, the lungs, intestines. Take a big breath. Think of just circulating your energy in your house, in your body, in your life. And maybe do a little lion breath with me. Just a So this flexibility here, you'll see in yoga, in Tai Chi, Qigong, any kind of even dance movement, when the wrists are stiff too much, it creates a hardness in the body, or if there's no energy there. So these are really important points that conduct energy, right? How the energy moves. So we're going to play with that a little bit today. Next one, the hands, 5 times. Just stretch your palm skin. And this point goes right for the heart. Just get your heart chi open. So it's a beautiful healing point. Okay, great. Now we're going to do the shoulders. So we're going to take your, I think this would be your left arm on the screen, mirror image, but let's take your left arm up. We're going to go back and around, bend, come down a little bit like a big clock arm, and inhale up, like a wave. And let your whole body get into it, about 5 times. If you're new to these kind of movements, I use these a lot. They're called Prana Mudra, which means freeing prana. In ancient times, we would all be learning movements like this that help to open the pranic body. So now we'll do the second side. Like a big wave. Your whole body is part of that wave. Beautiful. And then just come back, and each one just notice what it feels like for you as you begin to explore these layers and dimensions of your own energy. Okay, next one. Hands on thighs, and we're going to open the cervical spine. So I'll turn this way, you can see a little better. As you inhale, the chin up, gently stretch, not too much. And then as you exhale, you come forward, chin down, shoulders lift a little bit. That'll create more space. Like you kind of round a little bit, and then inhale up. And down. Do that about maybe 6 times. So this is such an important area, your thyroid glands, down into your thymus, metabolism. Right? The glands are like master switches for the body's systems. Great, and then come back to neutral. Great. All right, next one, palms together. I'm going to press into the tops of the feet and just curl in. It's kind of like you're offering a bow, like that. And then inhale, we're going to spiral in. You can let your hands come apart and just take like a little back bend up. Inhale and exhale. And just improvise, you can Always adjust according to your own experience. Keep paying attention to the energy flow inside you. That's truly important. Last cycle. Back to neutral, hands at the heart. You're going to drop your left arm and the right arm up. And we're going to just bend, opening the waist here. Not too much force. It's like there's a sweet spot where you can breathe and feel a deep stretch. Breathe into the tissue. Use your intercostal muscles. Use your diaphragm. And then slowly come down. And switch. Find your breath. Back to neutral, hands at the heart. Okay. So we're going to move through a little Vinyasa cycle I call heaven and earth. Give myself a little room here. So, you know, when you are doing your own practice somewhere outside or, you know, wherever you may be, use this perhaps as a guide in just awakening your own intuitive movement. It's called sahaj in yoga, and it's spontaneous. So these all came to me spontaneously, somewhere along the way. Triangle, symbol of cosmic energy. Big inhale. Opening the windows of the mind. That one more time. Big inhale. Infinite possibilities. Infinite mind. And then we're going to take that down to Shakti. Downward triangle. Mother Earth. Your own embodiment. Boundaries, clarity. Working on that. Inhale up to the heart. Hold the breath in. And exhale, French press down. It's like you're just pressing slowly the hands down, belly in. Hold the breath out. Inhale, sweep up, inhale. So as you go up, keep the neck soft, the jaw. And as we exhale, just like a beautiful waterfall, you're going to bring the hands down all the way to the earth. This way, and you're just going to bow all the way down. Making a beautiful pranam to the earth. And then come up to all fours. Adjust your hands. So you're on a nice all fours and then arch up. And round. Three times. Back to neutral. We're going to curl the toes under, lift the knees just a little bit. If you have any shoulder injury, wrists, and you can't put weight, just stay on all fours. And then, if it feels good, you can lift up. Start with the knees bent. Press your hips up and back. Press your palms into the earth. Shoulders wrap away from the spine. And try bending one knee, either knee, and other leg straight. And then alternate. Oops. back and forth a couple times. Awesome. Drop your knees down onto the earth. Okay, we're in all fours. We're going to rock the feet up. This is a really beautiful movement to open up the lumbar spine, the low back, sacrum, hips. So we're going to rock forward. Keep the feet up, feet energized, hands energized, and just let your pelvis sink a little bit. And then try a little rocking. And then we're going to go back to child's pose. Keep the arms straight. And again. So it's like towards an upward dog, but your feet are energized, feet are up. Last one. You know, one reason we get so many injuries in yoga is people force their bodies. So we're really learning how to listen and work with the body and the breath and not just force. So now from here, I want you to just bend your elbows and keep coming all the way down. You just soften through the back muscles. Straighten the legs, keep them up, and lift the chest and hands. And you could also rock a little side to side. It's nice for the psoas muscle. I'm a big fan of fluid movements to help open up and heal the tissue. And then either rest or just slide up into an upward dog or cobra. And then back to child's pose. This should feel good. And then this is called the Great Phoenix, or just the Phoenix. So we're going to rise up, just like imagine a bird taking off from the earth, about to fly up like an eagle into the sky. Spread your wings. And then back to the heart. So that's one full round. Let's do one more of these. And just a note on your breathing. Each movement has a breath, so long inhale with movement. Little pause if you can. Those are called kumbhaka, those little pauses. And then you would do a long exhale. Pause, right? We start to create more awareness in the breath cycle. Ancient yoga is very much prana-centric, meaning breath-based. So, cosmos. Big circle, send your love out. Beautiful. Shakti. You are an embodiment of this amazing universe. Inhale up to the heart. Here, try to do the bandhas if you know those. Just kind of seal the breath in for a moment without forcing. And then French press down, belly in. Hold out, inhale up. Spread your wings. And exhale down through the midline. It's like a beautiful waterfall. Bow the head all the way. And then pop up to all fours, go right into that arch. Exhale round. Three times. Little pause at the top and the bottom. Awesome, back to neutral. And then downward dog. Give yourself the freedom to move. Opening the backs of the legs. We're going to drop down to the knees. Rock the feet up. It's like a nice fulcrum. Feet are energized, got some energy in the feet, toes are spread. And back. Just explore. It's really, soma-based, fluid, body honoring. Presence. Okay, last one. Here you go. Move through like a wave and then all the way down. And then take the tops of the feet down. Actually, sorry, feet up, legs are just straight. And a little shalabhasana. So you're lifting your chest, your hands, your legs. And then pull through to a cobra or upward dog. And then exhale back to child's pose, balasana. I like to make a little pranam, palms together in front of the head. And then inhale, rising like a wave, phoenix. Back to the heart. Talk to your body. Really, we've all got so many layers and years of that inner critic, self-judgment, comparing ourselves to external forms. Just keep loving your body, keep loving this life in all the little ways and big ways that we can. Self-love is at the heart of yoga, and it takes time. Like the real thing, not little s selfie love, but big S, inner self. All right, so now from here we're just gonna kind of pulse a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Just kind of like rocking back. Okay. And then try a little side to side. Yeah, fluid. Water flows, and the power of a river can move a mountain, put out fire. I'm going to have you go to your left side a little bit, so you're just slightly off, and then that right foot's just going to pop forward. Nice and steady. Okay? And when you're moving, so we're going to do a little rocking here. We sink in, not too far. When people go to the maximum all the time, they put a lot of stress on the ligaments and the tendons. So we're just going to rock in and come up. And open up the psoas gate here. This is really important in life, and certainly in yoga. And many of you know that psoas is the first muscle that forms in our mother's womb. Part of our biointelligence, connecting the upper body and the lower body. Okay, awesome. Hold. So it should feel steady. If you get too narrow, it's hard to hold, so just go wider with your front foot so that your hips are level. Take your left arm, and we're going to draw it in. That connects the shoulder, and reach up. Gently, with right hand on the thigh, stretch up. Big breath in. And then we're going to come to a twist. Left elbow, right knee. Stack the palms, lift up. Let's find our breath together. 3 deep breaths. Try to breathe deep into the kidneys. Try to do less and breathe more. Come out of this by just taking the left hand down, the right hand down. And step it back to all fours and come on up. just check it out. Feel the sensations in this amazing body that you're in. One of the things I really feel is, it's been cooking for a long time, but the modern science's understanding of what health is very limited. It's often way too limited. In ancient cultures, indigenous cultures, we're a whole being: body, mind, soul, spirit, emotion. You can't separate those layers, and you can't separate us from earth either. So let's come back into this. So as we're really understanding what it means to be healthy, vital, feel alive. Okay, now you go to the right side, and the left foot just pops forward. How does that feel? So maybe, I'll check the comments a little bit here. If you, let's see how we're doing here. It's so hard for me to tell because, I can see these tiny little boxes on my screen. I hope everybody's doing good out there and enjoying. Alright, so now I hold. Hips are level, hips square. So it's like you gotta kind of watch that thing, like really trying to push yourself and losing your core integrity. Right? I did that this week. I pushed way too hard and passed out the other night. So we learn. So I also hear low belly. Sometimes we sink, we collapse there, we hold it gripped. Try to find the middle place by engaging the bandha. Belly in, there's a lift. And then that right arm draws into the shoulder and up. Free your neck, jaw. Beautiful. And left hand on the thigh, just give it like a little juice. Breath in. And then across to the twist. When I can't breathe, I know to back off a little bit and reconnect with the breath. And slowly release both hands to the floor, back. And come on up. And then just noticing how that feels. I can feel a lot more fluidity and sensation in these pathways as they begin to open. Okay, now for the next thing, you can either watch me do this. It's a silly little thing, but it's kind of fun. So you can either just stand up however you want, or you can just take a foot forward and come on up, like that. Did you catch that? So it's like a lunge, but then you come on up. Not bad for a 7-year-old, right? All right. So now we're in standing position. We're going to open up a little bit of the kidney and waste energy here. So imagine that you have this really powerful energy station across your waist, your kidneys and adrenals, liver, gallbladder, and then stomach and pancreas, spleen. It's like so much energy is made here, metabolized, right? So this is like, if I'm really wanting to find energy and tap into energy, so much of it is right here. Right? So, knees soft, arms up, cactus arms. I'm going to just turn. Breathe deep. So like really try to breathe. Use your diaphragm breath. That's it. Oh, I can see you guys too. How about that? Awesome. Breathe deep. Eyes soft. Imagine yourself, like literally visualize yourself in vibrancy, in health. Everything is vibration, right? So holding that vision of yourself. And great, slow down and just let it release. Beautiful. Whew. So now we're going to do the lungs just inside your upper arm. So where the upper pectorals kind of merge there, just below the bone, there's a lung point. We're going to tap it with the opposite hand. So it shouldn't hurt, but it's like a little bit of stimulation. And think of just toning your lung energy. Just exhale through the mouth. And then a big breath in. Also gets that shoulder unfrozen. Right? Often as we age, people get into this kyphotic pattern, calcifying and hardening. So we really want to keep this whole area so fluid and alive. Other side. Big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Loosen that shoulder. Awesome. So we're going to do something a little. Breathe right in. Hold the breath in. This sounds like the lung sound. And the idea is that you're just clearing out any blockage, old patterns. Maybe it could even be grief if you're ready to do that, or sadness, depression. So breath in. Again. One more. Just relax. How are your lungs? Just tune into them for a moment. These incredible cone-shaped organs that allow the breath to come in. They hold in their alveoli structures, absorb oxygen, prana, nutrients, move them through the cell wall into the blood. And then also taking back toxins from the blood to move them out. Thank you, lungs. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, lungs. Sending loving appreciation to my lungs today. And to the lungs of the planet, the ocean, and the Amazon, the rainforests. Beautiful. All right, so now we're just going to do 3 times the classical Surya Namaskars, sun salutation. So, solar worship, as you probably know, is perhaps one of the oldest forms of devotion on the planet. In the yoga tradition, facing the sun as the source of life, vitality, the rays of the sun. So it's a beautiful practice, and it just gently stretches and opens the main muscle groups, the spine, And even a little more, we want to just feel this gentle stretching of the nerves, if that makes sense. So I like to have my feet together for this, but it's a little harder on balance and in the back. So if you feel more comfortable, you can have your feet apart. Lift the toes, press the four corners of the feet. Tone the legs and pull your low belly slightly in. So you're standing really with a sense of strength, poise. I don't know, it's a little hard to know what's going on out there. All right, hope it's going good for you guys. All right, we'll do the best we can. So, Bandha in, lumbar in. All right, now take a breath in. Exhale, release the hands. And then I just sweep up. Inhale, soft back bend. Exhale, forward. You can take the arms to the side, swan dives a little easier. And you fold. Left leg back, runner's lunge up on the fingertips. Hips level, inhale, pull your heart, imagine toward the sun. Exhale, plank. Good, inhale here. Exhale, knees, heart, chin, butt in the air. Inhale, cobra. Bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Just go in your own rhythm, no problem. Left foot forward. High up on the fingertips, heart forward. Take a breath here. And then exhale, back foot forward. Fold in. And inhale all the way up. Gentle arch back. Hands at the heart. Release the hands. Inhale again. Sweep the arms. Gentle arch. Exhale. Uttanasana. Left leg back lunge. Feel free to get fancier if you like. Exhale, plank. Inhale. Exhale, knees, heart, chin. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, dog. Left foot on the fingertips, heart toward the sun, breath in. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment, feel it. The inner adjustments, the inner feeling, the inner awareness is always essential in yoga. It's a beautiful meditation. Let's do one more, and I want to invite you to just do this on your own. If you can, face the sun, at least spiritually, and just go through it together. Stretching the nerves, stretching the muscles. Hatha, sun, moon. Beautiful. Let's do a side bend. Feet apart, hip width. You can interlace the fingers, point the index. Inhale up. Press the feet, thighs firm, low belly in. And exhale, bend to your left, hips to the right. So you're like in a beautiful crescent moon. Make sure you can breathe, face soft. Strong base, inhale, come up. Exhale, second side. Take a full breath in and out. Beautiful. Just very simple practice this morning. Standing right foot. So we're going to do Vrikshasana. Left foot comes inside left thigh. If you have trouble with balance, just go in front of the wall. It'll help you. You can do that. And we're going to press the foot and thigh into each other. Hips are level. And the knee presses back. And just nice and strong. We're not going to hold too long. So you can either be here, or you can do that same interlace of the fingers, point the index. And stretch down through your roots, up through your branches, find your breath, 3 breaths. It's also working the balance mechanism in the brain. Hold a little longer if you like. Sides. So first, balance happens in the eyes. Fix your gaze. Foot inside thigh. These pants are a little slippery. So first we make a nice firm root. Hips level. Right knee presses back. Low belly lifts. Oops. Don't fall over. Place the fingers and stretch up. Or you can have the hands at the heart. Let's take 3 deep breaths. And release. Just take a moment to relax, enjoy. Next one, this is called Prana Mudra. This is one that I like to use a lot. It helps to awaken the inner connection of prana. So knees are soft, the hands in front. Inhale up to the heart and down. So as you go down, it's like that French press, belly in. And you can also, I want you to try to really squeeze your pelvic floor. Mula Bandha, inhale up. And down, squeeze. Curl in a little bit, squeeze the pelvic floor. 2 more. Nourishment moves from the roots up to the trunk, to the branches. Relax. Beautiful. Let's take a wider stance now. Feet parallel. I'm just going to do a couple more standing poses. Very simple. One area to really become aware of is your neck, base of the neck. C7, where different energy pathways come together, and that area tends to have a lot of tension. So keep the neck soft. And it's also in your scalenes, neck and jaw. There's a lot of subtle energy that opens up there. Like a star. Konasana, right side. Bend the knees, right foot out, 90 degrees. Back heel spins out slightly, so back hip turns slightly in. That's better for the sacrum, I found. Press your left thigh back. Hinge from the hip. Deep, deep. I feel my hip a little stuck. There it goes. So now I'm here. I scoop the right hip under, lean back. Fully stretch the legs, fully stretch the arms. Let's take 3 breaths. Don't look up at the expense of the breath. Focus on the breath and your inner energy. Good. Legs strong. Bend the knees a little bit, safer, and reach through the top arm. Come up. To the heart, soft neck. Bend the knees, left foot out 90 degrees, back heel spins out. Hinge deep, so that front hip really drops. Both legs stretching. Front hip scoops under. Roll the chest back and really keep the neck soft. It's very easy to look up and start tensing the neck, holding the breath. Keep your neck soft. You don't even have to look up. Smile. Enjoy. Bend the knees, legs strong from the feet. You come up. Awesome. And then let's try this. So a little easier, hands on hips. A little stronger, interlace your hands behind your back. Okay, so we're going to breathe in. Everybody's going to lift up a little bit. Open the heart toward the sky. Now, a little easier, you're just going to come back to neutral. Stage 2, we bend forward. In stage 3, you can offer the shoulder stretch. Deep breaths, massage your organs. Stretch both legs evenly and really keep the strength and stability of the legs. And release the hands to the floor. Right hand under the face. Left hand heart. We're going to turn to the left. Soft neck, legs strong, 3 breaths. And release. Good. Side 2. Just a little straddle, twisting triangle. Pull the chest out away from the legs, left hand under the face. First hand on the heart. And then reach up. 3 deep breaths. Massage your kidneys with your breath. Face soft. And release. Gonna just lightly put the hands out and step or jump to downward dog. Those of you that want to go a little easier, I want you just to come down and lay on your belly or child's pose. And those of you that have another vinyasa left, we're going to do a wave. I call this a wave vinyasa. You're going to bend your knees. Right? And you're just going to like roll. It's kind of like the thing we did earlier, from the knees, the fulcrum. But you're just going to roll like a wave. Right into up dog. Stick out the tongue, do a lion breath. And then we melt down, bend the elbows, Shalabhasana. And then either fingertip cobra or just rest, or any cobra. And then everybody resting. You can make a little pillow for your chin. If you have any discomfort in the chin, just bring the forehead down. Focus on your spine, the tree of life. The ancients said that the wisdom of the universe, the wisdom of life is in every molecule of creation, every cell, every leaf, every flower, every child. Humans have lived too long in arrogance, too long in a limited view of only this material world is real. Nature is here, inviting us all home and to choose together this next cycle of our evolution. We can only do this together, family. Okay, so come onto your side. I had no plan to do this at all. It just kind of spontaneously came up here. So you're just kind of on your side, you have your balance. So let's say on your right side, I guess to make it easier for me. Just bring the left foot in front first. So we're going to flex that foot, and with the left hand, just kind of gently push down. You might not feel a lot here. It's more simple. Just like kind of like half lotus, but flex that foot. Feel a little bit in the ligaments. And then stage 2, you could kind of go like that. Move your ankle a little bit. And then, let's go down to stage 1 again. Flex the bottom foot. And then up. Stage 3, you can hold. This is called Anantasana. Ananta is the serpent, Vishnu's couch. So we're just chilling on the couch. Cosmic couch. Breathe. Always try to think of stretching and breathing and moving. It's all dynamic. It's when we hold our breath, we hold our jaw and belly tight and make a mean face. Oh, not so nice. So really just breathing, feeling, expanding, awakening. And let's see what happens if we go behind now and just kind of roll onto the back for a second with that knee up. Not quite sure what that does. I was just exploring. So let's come on back. Woo. And then switch sides. Something like that maybe. So right leg up, over. Flex the foot. I hope the music sounds good. The music is our brother Jim Beckwith. Beautiful flute music. I'll put a link to it later. Healing Flute Goodness is the name of the album on Spotify and Bandcamp. Okay, and then go up. Move the ankle. Maybe the knee too. My knees need a little bit of movement there. And then down again. Flex the foot. Go back up. And if you can do level 3, you can just hold the foot there. Deep breaths. Chilling on the couch, Anantasana. Now I know what I wanted to do. Okay, we'll have to catch that next time. Darn it. Okay, and then back down. We go over just to bounce it out. Does a little something. It's good to relax the hip and the psoas. And then let's come on the belly again. Just come so chin onto the hands, make a little pillow. And just rest there. Really relax your spine. Try to breathe through the spine. In yoga, we're trying to become deeply aware of this energetic pathway between the pelvic floor and the top of the head. It's called the Prana tube. This core circulation of our energy. It has different variations, Sushumna, microcosmic orbit, and so on. And it's possible to experience it in different ways, though, intuitively. This is your center, literally, energetically. On the forearms. I'm going to turn my right forearm in a little bit. It's not the best angle, I think, but oh my goodness, okay. Right, something like that, and you turn that right one in, and then reach back, grab your left foot. Okay, so you're gonna flex your foot. Actually, you can point it and then just pull back. So do a little bow. What's also possible to do is to come up on that hand. So either down a little bit, forearm. So it's like a half bow. And release. We're going to go to full bow in a moment. Left forearm in, right foot up. You can do a little more. Left hand. Let your breath be your guide. Let your heart be your guide. And down. Make a little pillow again. Rock your hips. Okay, either rest here. Those of you that want to do a little more, we're going to do full bow. Reach back, grab the inner feet or ankles. That's one way to do it. You just kind of like feel where you get a better grip. You can also go on the outer ankles. Maybe that actually feels a little better. All right, so we're going to come up. Find your breath. I can't really talk and breathe there, so I'm going to come down. Let your feet do all the work. Press the feet back and up. Expand the chest. Take a full breath. And then release. And then again, make a little pillow for the chin. Bow really helps to release a lot of the heat and stuck energy here in the belly and navel. Okay, that's enough torture. Go back to child's pose for a moment. Shivaya. So take your time and just slowly come up, sit on the heels. If that's not comfortable for you, you could put like a little pillow. I have a little half blue dome I like to use. Just I have one knee that needs a little extra protection. But just something, in between the legs. It could be a pillow if it's possible, or just sit on the heels. Sit here for a moment, spine straight, hands on thighs. So this is called Vajrasana. Vajra is a wonderful pose for the digestion. The stomach meridian moves in the legs here. So if you have digestive issues, just try, 3 to 5 minutes a day in this pose with diaphragmatic breathing. Let's try that together. So just slow, deep breath in. Just like that pranayama we were doing in the beginning of class. No finish line in yoga, just awakening to more levels of consciousness. Truth. on up. So I want to share with you another one that is a really good one to do. So we're going to try to do reverse Namaste. I don't want you to force the wrist, so you could do it like kind of like this. That's the easy way with the fists. Then from there you go to grab the opposite elbows. The shoulders are tighter. Or you can go to the reverse Namaste and start to work it up a little bit. So what I always feel here when I do this is this whole sleeve from the rhomboids, trapezius in the back, across the upper arms, the chest, all the way up through the jaw. There's this nice release. And then, if you can, curl your toes under and sit back. So you're getting it with the toes under. That. This is a great way to really stimulate the meridians in the body, but work up to it slowly. It can be a lot. Let's try 3 deep breaths. The more strength work you do in your upper body, this is a really good one to help counterbalance that. Great, release, come on up. And just wake up the wrist, that helps the circulation of energy. Awesome. Okay, great. And then come on to the earth. Let's get the hips and legs juiced up here. So if you're tighter, definitely sit up on something, like if you can get a bolster or a block or even just, enough cushion. It also can be, even if you're more flexible, nice just to have like a little bit under this pelvis. So sitting bones back and apart. And we're just going to start with a little pulse, kind of like and I'm rocking forward. And just start to feel, where that first edge is for you. So wherever that first big edge is, might be up here, down here, wherever it is for you, just kind of like hang out there and breathe. Let's come on up. That's just our first pass. We'll come back in a moment. And then relax. Notice how the body is in communication with you. If you're newer to this kind of somatic approach, but it feels good, you can find out more about it. But it's just simply that the word soma and somatics is all about really learning how to listen to the intuitive life wisdom in the body. So now we're going to take the left foot in into half Baddha Konasana. And just try a little bouncing it. Just great. Now bend this straight leg knee a little bit, just to protect the knee. And we're going to turn toward the left knee and come down. So we're just letting the body turn to the left. Keep the straight leg straight, little bend in the knee to protect it even more, and flex it. When you come down, you can make a little pillow. And that should feel good. You get nice and deep into the hip socket. Up. So now, try not to move this. The left foot is right in front of your pubic bone. Take your left hand out to stabilize you. So now we're moving toward half Baddha Konasana. So a lot easier than the full. And then you can also put your right hand on the foot. And then we go down. After about 3 breaths, come on up and then just relax here. You should hopefully just feel a nice release as these pelvic floor muscles open. And this is the domain of apana, the downward movement, when our kind of lower body is really tense and gripped, unconscious. The apan, the grounding force, gets stuck. Really just allowing your prana to move down in a beautiful way. Alright, side 2. So right foot in. And let's start. Flex the foot. Lion breath optional. Your inner Leo. That'd be really funny if I was the only one on here right now. Anyway. Okay, so now we're going to bend the straight leg knee a little bit, flex the foot, and just turn and fully release into that hip. Sternum right toward the knee. You can also feel a nice stretch on the outer thigh of the bent leg. That's your IT band. And come on up. Awesome. Same leg, stays bent, little bounce. So now we're going to come toward half Baddha Konasana on this side. Put your right hand out. Stabilize you. And then come on down. Heart toward the sternum. Sorry, heart toward the heel. Nice deep breaths. Try to sense and feel where it really, this is for all the poses. Where does it feel good? Where does it feel healing? Where's that sweet spot? Not too much, not too little, where you can breathe. Come on up. Take the legs out again to Upavishta. Move them a little side to side. This is really so good. Just get that circulation moving through your tissue. Lymphatic system, blood, synovial fluids. And then side to side. Yeah, it's awesome. Your psoas attachment up here, especially with all the sitting, driving, which we're not doing so much right now, but just getting that circulation. And remember that pulse we did forward? So just honor your edge. Those of you that can reach out a little more, you grab the feet. If that's too much, just hands on the floor. Strong base, come up. Pigeon or half pigeon. Last hip opener now. So for half pigeon, left knee bent in front, right leg back. So you can just come down like that or go back to full pigeon. Just please make sure that this front knee is not high off the ground when you come forward, because then all the weight goes in the knee. So you want that hip socket on the earth. You could also put something under it to give you support, like a pillow, like that. Right? So your weight is back and down, not up and forward. It's not so good for the knee. Again, just sensing where that stretch feels good, sweet, healing medicine for the body. Letting your body breathe, deep diaphragm breaths. Another little trick, it's quite a lot, but you can reach up and just grab that back foot and get a great quad stretch here. Ooh, mama. Slowly down, bring that hip down. I just like to swing the leg around. So as I come out, hip down. Get on the floor. You can see this nice little space I have here, just a little space to do yoga every day and move around if possible, and just like a little anchor point to come and move your body. Okay, so now other side, right foot, left leg back, Saitalyasana, or you straighten the leg back for pigeon. So deep diaphragm breathing. Check the comments. Okay, I think the overall response is good. Okay, grateful that we're all making this together, so grateful that we're all here. Okay, so and if you want to add that more intense stretch, you can take your back foot up and pull it in. Let that thigh breathe. Awesome, come on up. Alright, just stretch the legs out. And come back to a comfortable seated position. And really feel your legs, your roots, you know. Our prana as a society, a modern society, is split. I think many of us stop our diaphragmatic breathing. A little closer to the microphone. And so as we stop to really breathe using our diaphragm, the energy gets stuck here. It's like we get cut at the waist. In ancient cultures, they wouldn't even wear pants, meaning they would wear like a tunic or some kind of whole body thing, so that even the pattern of the clothing doesn't create this energetic split in us. I hope that's making sense. I could elaborate more, but perhaps another time. Our roots are energetically connected with our breath, with our life force. Without proper grounding of breath, without proper grounding of body and nerves, many imbalances start to happen. So we're really coming back into our roots, these hip openers, leg stretches, awakening the nerves. So good. So just wriggle a little bit, just find your seat. So I'd like to give you an option, just because of our time. I don't want to go on too long. I know we all have a lot going on. So if you wanted to do like a little inversion practice on your own, like a little shoulder stand, something like that, shoulder stand plow, or maybe legs up the wall, you could do that. What I'm going to do here is a little more pranayama, just to give the lungs a little extra. We're going to do Kapalabhati, and we're going to do alternate nostril breathing, Anulom Vilom, also called Nadi Shodhana, purifying the channels. Okay? So you can choose. And then we'll have a little meditation, a little Shavasana, and a whole lot of gratitude from my side. Okay, so breath of fire, Kapalabhati. It's a short, sharp exhale. And you don't want to be too empty. If you get too empty, there's a funny sound that comes in. So, but you want to be about half to 3/4 full. So you can see it's like a nice steady rhythm happening. Many of you already know this, but I'm just trying to give a little extra. So let's just do it for maybe about a minute. And if you get tired and need to stop, you just stop. You slowly work up longer time. And for anyone pregnant, don't do this during pregnancy. Okay? So keep going. And it's like a pump. You're just gently cleansing, getting the energy circulating from the belly and the pelvic floor up through the head and back down. Also increasing and toning your fire energy, your digestive power, clearing negativity and stress. Beautiful. Now just take a pause and just breathe normally for a moment. And let things readjust. So your body always moves toward homeostasis, toward balance. Calm feeling, good feeling, yay. Okay, beautiful. Now we're going to do alternate nostril breathing. Right side is your solar nadi, solar channel. Left side is your moon. Sympathetic, parasympathetic. It's to really balance the left brain, right brain, feminine, masculine. So hold your spine nice and straight, head straight. And you're going to take up one hand, so it can be your right or left hand, doesn't matter. And I'm going to block off my right nostril. It's actually my left, but I'm thinking that it's mirror image, so. So we keep nice and straight. Other hand can be in chin mudra. Exhale through your left nostril slowly. Belly in. And then inhale slowly, left nostril. Try 5 counts. We're going to do that same rhythm we did at the beginning. Hold 5 in. And then switch. Exhale right nostril 5 counts. Hold out only a few seconds. Inhale, right nostril, 5 counts. Hold 5. Switch, exhale 5. Left side. Hold out. Inhale left, 5. Don't do ujjayi, so just breathing through the nose. Hold 5. Relax the forehead. Switch, exhale 5. So it becomes very steady. Inhale, right nostril, 5 counts. Visualize, imagine the sun, warm, vital, healing. Hold 5. Absorb that warmth. Exhale left. Decrease anxiety, stress. Hold out 5. Inhale 5. And visualize beautiful cooling moon energy, healing, feminine. Hold, receive. One more cycle on your own. Exhale right side, 5 counts. Decrease stress, anger. Inhale right nostril, 5 counts, warm, healing, solar energy. Hold it, 5. Exhale left. Good. And as you finish, just release your hand. As easily as you can, just come into meditation. And I want to invite you to a mantra. And you can do whichever one you like, of course. But the one I want to offer you this morning is, as you inhale, just mentally say so. And as you exhale, hum, H-A-M. Inhale so. Exhale, hum. I am that infinite. You are the infinite consciousness in form. Just relax for a moment. As best you can, allow a deep stillness of body, deep presence. And send this loving, peaceful energy. Just feel it radiating out of you like the sun, shining. You are anchoring peaceful presence, love, compassion for the earth. You are a center point of consciousness. awakening. And our prayers and good wishes go to all relations, all beings. We are one. I invite you to just lay on the earth, or if you'd like to sit in meditation for a few minutes, or however you choose to explore in this last few minutes. This deep surrender to your own higher wisdom, higher power. Surrender to love in its highest form. Just feel yourself held in an ocean of energy, that you are part of this great ocean. Reconnecting back to your source, reconnecting back to the source of all goodness. Whatever you need to remember, receive, feel, heal, awaken, all open. Just in your own time, start to find your way back. Find your way up to sitting. Just keep the channel open. Your soul nadi, your soul channel. Gratitude and blessings. Grateful to remember together, to awaken together, to breathe together. Having all the answers as a static place does not exist. It closes itself to reality, to truth. The infinite absolute truth I am that exists in all things is constantly moving, changing, evolving, dancing, and yet remaining as that absolute truth that transcends all singular, limited ego truths. I should say I am HO, meaning in my humble opinion. So as we all are looking to really understand this time and truly our lives anyway, think, feel, open, be present on these different levels of your own experience. Take no outer institution as your authority over your inner domain, unless of course it resonates and that feels right. Deep truth is a reflection, it's an uncovering, it's an awakening. So may you experience the highest truth of your being, your life journey, and wishing you ease and safety, and so too all beings. Please join me in just folding the hands and just speaking the words Lokah, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Lokah, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. Lokah, Samasta, Sukhino, Bhavantu. May all beings be happy and free. May I contribute to this state of consciousness. I send my love and blessings to all my relations. Jai Jai Bhumi, victory to Mother Earth, healing, regeneration, hands in the air, victory to your day, to your healing, to your beautiful spirit rising like the lotus from the mud. Jai Bhumi, Jai Mata, Jai 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 Jai. Namaste. So we'll leave this on a few moments if you had some comments about today, maybe what was difficult or